Going live right now?
Yeah. It says going live. You're live. Hey guys. There's no one here.
We're going.
Yeah, no one's doing nothing. Should I put it down there?
Somebody's in there.
Oh, hey. Someone said hey. Hey.
Baby, why don't you get on live?
Oh, it says, oh, I'm early. Someone said that.
This is the first time we ever went live.
Yeah.
There go Noble.
Hey, what's up, Noble? That's my brother, y'all.
We're not live. We can do this.
Someone said, hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey. What y'all doing?
Hey, Myasia. Hey,
How you
Guy
guys
Owens.
doing? I am making noodles because I'm still
That's on the
poor.
bar, Angel.
Thank you.
I'm still poor.
Angie, you about to burn your water.
Someone said studying. Wait, you need it. I can go.
They talk to us.
Noble said about to give Elijah a bath. LOL. Aw, someone said hey. My baby.
I think it was where you at.
Where you
Studying. What you studying for? They're commenting over here.
Oh. Yeah, I told you he was about to burn your water.
Sam, someone said this is unprecedented. Will the video be recorded and available later? Yep, we'll post it.
Yeah. Guess what, people? Angel starts work tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow. I'm nervous. Someone's studying for philosophy. Oh, guy is studying for philosophy and history. Good luck. Sam minored in philosophy.
Oh, y'all got fans.
You guys are truly my inspiration for considering to pursue law, Black Girl Magic. Oh, thank you. Has Sam taken the bar yet? Yep. Someone said yes. Thank you. You're welcome.
We're still waiting for our results in October, though.
Yeah.
So,
Good news coming soon.
this is fun. All
What'd you say? Sam?
right.
Wait, so how can you say?
Talk about something.
So
How
what?
can you see how many people were?
Are here?
Yeah.
I mean, boring.
Oh,
Well, why are you?
bro, I feel like I'm old, bro. I don't know how any of this stuff works.
I'm sure you passed, Sam. That's what Guy said.
Thank you.
But yeah, I start work tomorrow. I've been shopping all day, trying to find business clothes. So, hi, ladies. Hey. Is that Danielle? Hey, Danielle.
Oh, we got a lot of people in here. Hey, Lexi. Someone asked us why we never went live, so we decided to do it.
Yeah.
I'm share so I won't get fined.
Wow. Because we know we've been struggling on uploads and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Sam started working 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, this will be my 4th week of work.
Yeah, so she's been busy.
And to someone asked us, do lawyers have to work long hours? I mean, it's about to be my 2nd week of actual, what would you call it?
Working?
Yeah, like
Besides
orientation.
orientation.
Like they have orientation for 2 weeks. So it's going to be my 2nd week of actually working, and I'm already working long hours to answer that question.
Oh, yeah, what did she say? She was like, is it just 40? She said something like that.
Yeah, like it's not really realistic to work in big law, I don't think, and work 40 hours a week.
Yeah. Proud of your journey. Thank you. I'm reading contracts, so I might just give up. In Quimby. That was my life. Quimby was my life.
So everybody.
Oh.
Are you all just working under a partner, or do they expect you to be prepared? They don't expect you to be prepared, but there's a hierarchy, so it's not just like me underneath a partner. It's kind of like partner, mid-level, maybe another junior, and then me, or just me, mid-level, partner.
Oof. See, I'm working, y'all. I'm not there yet. Does the bar change every year? Yep. But the format stays the same. Can't wait to start my law career. Can't wait for you too. What type of law are you in? What type of law are you in, Sam?
Investment funds.
David, what type are you in?
General corporate.
Perfect. I'm doing capital markets. I think. Oh, can y'all hear me? I think I'm doing capital markets. We don't find out because we had to rank them. So I don't know what I'm actually gonna get, but it's gonna be something in corporate.
They don't tell you before?
Mm-mm. Like people were finding out like in the orientation. Yeah. I'm taking the bar, the LSAT in October and applying in November. shook with things. Ooh, good luck on the LSAT. I know it changed since we took it. Like now they take it on iPads and stuff like that now.
What?
Everyone, yeah.
You take it online?
Yeah, it's
So how you
different.
But how you do math games?
I don't know. I don't know if you get scratch paper. I don't know how it works now.
Absolutely.
How does the LSAT work now? People that haven't taken it.
Like the logic game, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a paper and pen person, so it'll be difficult for me to
We
take
cook my
mine.
noodles and stop playing.
Did David pass the bar already?
I told you
So-
about the water.
Me and David, well, David and I, we both took it, when was that, July?
Yeah.
So New York, end of July. New York is really slow, and we don't get back our bar results until end of October, sometimes even early November. So we literally have no idea as of now.
You're gonna cross these fingers up.
Right. Hopefully. Let's see, what did you major in college? I majored in political science. I had a minor in philosophy, and Angel majored in econ. And David majored in international studies.
Yeah.
Minor was sociology. Right? Okay, good job. Exactly. We love you guys too. Take the M.
MBU or a regular bar?
I think Jack D means the UBE, right?
Yeah.
Because the MBE is a part of the UBE. So the bar is made up of the MBE, the MPT, and the MEE, but the actual bar that we took is the UBE. So all those people who've gotten back their UBE results, that's the same test we took, basically. Any more questions, peoples? Anyone ask anything else? Yeah.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. I remember when they only had one follower. Me.
Wow.
This is
Wow.
crazy. They got thousands. This is
Do you guys just say, hey, big fan from UK, want to be a corporate lawyer in New York? Do you see any British students in Columbia? Definitely. I don't know if they're British, but we have like a lot of
That wasn't me from UK.
European LLMs.
Yeah.
I think majority of our LLMs are European.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Definitely.
I wonder for what country is most. Maybe Germany?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know that many LLMs, but there definitely were a lot. Yeah. He said, David, why didn't you go to Europe with us?
Who is this person? Why are you listening?
He didn't want to be with
Nah,
us. He wanted to live his bachelor lifestyle and
I need
travel
you
the
to
world.
relax. So, no, I just stayed home.
They
I feel like
don't
I'm-
be around us when the cameras are around.
Shut up.
It's true.
I feel like I got enough traveling in before, like, or at least before the bar, so I didn't feel like traveling too much. So I just had to stay home, hang with my family.
Someone said favorite snacks.
Maybe what? Is it over?
What's your favorite
Favorite
snacks? I like Rice Krispies.
I like oatmeal cookies, oatmeal raisin cookies.
I don't know. Probably
Oh,
Teddy
and
Grahams.
those ginger snaps.
So what?
Teddy Grahams. Ooh, them ginger snaps
Ginger
was head.
yeah.
People said, do JD and LLM students take the same classes with each other? Yeah. So like corporations had a lot of LLMs in it, but I don't think the LLMs have to take 1L classes.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the difference.
They gotta take like American Constitution, something like American
Love
Constitution.
y'all's
or something
channel.
like
Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Do you know anyone in environmental law? Not me.
Yeah, Rachel's in that.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
that. Rachel.
the one from our section.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we do.
Yeah, and people from my program, like one of the professors was environmental. Wait, was he environmental lawyer? Or he worked at a firm where they did that, something like that.
Someone said, "How does it feel to not be students anymore?" Amazing.
It feels good.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna miss being a student. Actually, I don't miss it at all.
Told
Yeah.
you.
I don't miss it.
And even the pressures of getting things done in the evenings feel different, right? I was telling you guys about that. Like thinking, okay, I have a fund that I'm working on and I can actually leave this alone until tomorrow morning is very different than I didn't finish my reading, so I have to wake up early or something like that.
Yeah.
It's moving
No
really
more
quickly.
forced community. As bad as that sounds.
Wow.
But it's forced.
You want to expound on that, Angel?
When you're a student, the community is forced. But when you're like a grown person, like you choose to go to your friends. You know, it's like more special. It means more. You see people. I feel like.
It is.
Why you so like that?
There are a lot of questions.
Oh, we okay. I can't read this fast. Y'all inspiration. Thank you. I'm squinting. I don't have my glasses on.
Someone's acting like
Is there a way to make this bigger?
Other questions?
Oh, well, now you
No,
can't see. They
can't see. Yeah,
Well, they can see. I think you just make it bigger on your screen,
you
right?
really can't see that.
I'm squinting
No,
like.
okay.
Thank you. Day in the life work vlog. Oh, you can do that?
Who, me?
Yeah, like work vlog?
I don't know. Like, I'm really hesitant about capturing a lot of stuff that has to do with work, period. Like, most people on here probably don't even know where I work still. Do they know where you work?
I think so.
But they don't know where I work, and that's intentional. So, I don't know, something I'll think about. But
I'm scared to like release confidential information. Like even if I just show my office, there could be like a paper on the table that I'm like not thinking about, and then y'all can, you know, these days everybody's like an FBI agent. Anyone can like zoom in and be like, oh, that firm, that company's acquiring that company, and then now I'm fired, and YouTube my only source of income.
That's a bad way to go out.
So I'm
how we go out.
Yeah.
Bad way to go out.
So I don't think I'm gonna do one.
No, said don't do it.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
All right, someone said, would y'all all say Columbia or UVA are better for clerkships? We heard that the judges are most students.
I don't know anything about UVA.
Honestly, I don't really know about UVA versus Columbia. I just know, like, as far as reputation, Yale is really good when it comes to clerkships.
Oh, they said Yale? Oh, you're saying
That's the only thing I know about clerkships. Like, I really don't know anything else
Makes sense.
beyond that.
Yeah. Someone better be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's what I think, too, generally about work.
Yeah.
Better be safe than sorry.
Ooh, not fast.
Ooh, in hindsight, do you enjoy law school or undergrad more?
Ooh, undergrad.
I like law school more.
You said
I enjoyed my
undergrad more?
experience
Undergrad.
more,
Definitely.
if that makes sense. But like, yeah.
I think law school, but I like them both in different ways. Like, I really enjoy my undergrad experience and I really enjoy my law school experience. But law school, all encompassing, it would be law school.
I feel like, well, why do you say college?
I didn't have to care as much.
Oh,
I feel like it has something to do with being older in law school for some reason. I don't know exactly what the relation, like the correlation is. I feel like just the fact that I was older, it was better. I don't know why.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Self-study for the LSAT, thoughts?
I took a class. I did Power School work.
I think with proper guidance and motivation, then you'll be fine, if that makes sense. So you have to have the materials, you have to have all those things. You have to have a way to take practice tests. You have to have a way to gauge how you're doing, how to improve. And then I think you need to have a motivator. So whether it's a study partner or someone you check in with, all that good stuff, it's possible, but it's definitely more difficult.
Yeah, going back, I feel like it was a waste of money.
The class?
Yeah, I should have just bought the books.
You just did it yourself?
Yeah.
Or
They said the same stuff in the books as the man was saying on the online class. So I could have just read this and saved $1,000. Or I guess it would have, however much
So
it was.
I got a free tutor.
I don't know
He
that.
probably just graduated. I think he just graduated from Harvard.
Oh,
Oh, he was like the smartest person I ever met. Seriously.
you guys think you'll go back for an MBA? Who knows? Who knows? David says no.
Absolutely not.
I might. Who knows?
Sam,
I don't think so.
Sam gonna do it.
You said I'm going to do it?
Yeah, you've been talking about that for a minute. Like, you gonna do it. I feel like you really gonna do it.
I think I'm done with school. Like 21 years is enough for me. But who knows?
Oh, that's personally helpful. Emily said if you check the ABA required reports about employment, they'll have it explaining the new clerkship hiring policies. So that'll be helpful for the person who's asking about clerkships, UVA versus Columbia. Do you think that law school only cares about your LSAT and GPA? I think it depends on the law school.
Yeah.
I feel like they do.
I feel
Just
like yes
all
and
of
no.
them?
No,
And I feel like they add the other stuff to make themselves look better.
But it's just
But
also
they really be looking at your LSAT and GPA.
I don't know. You think so?
Or
I
unless
think work
you just-
experience is really important.
I'm about to say, unless your work experience is something like extraordinary. Like I started as something.
So you think that for those who go straight through, it's mainly LSAT and GPA?
I
and
think
then
so.
If you take time off, it's all encompassing?
Yeah.
It's a whole package.
Yeah.
That could be true.
I feel like they sell the whole package point, but that's really what they
Mhm.
But I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No idea.
I don't know.
I think there are floors, like, or where there's a cutoff,
Mhm.
but for the most part, some schools will look at the package. So it's like if you weren't even meeting the threshold that they would even consider the entire package, then probably whatever. But I think that some schools do look at the entire package. I don't know.
IDK.
When do you suggest taking your LSAT? I think that you should take it for the first time in the summer before.
Senior
Is that senior year?
Mhm.
Yeah, the summer before
If you're
senior
going
year.
straight through.
If you're going straight through. Because then if you don't do as well as you want to do, then you can take it in the fall. But I know it's weird because they also give it more often than they did when we were in college. So you would have more opportunities to take it out of the term.
Okay. Yeah, they do. It's like every month now, right?
I think every month.
Oh. You have any questions not about law school?
Oh, Jack, thanks. Sometimes part of corporate.
What did Jack say? He says something to you?
Yeah. So he's like, you're my inspiration.
Aww.
It's adorable. No antitrust is
It's
litigation.
October, November, January. Wow. I wish that was a thing when we were taking it.
October, November, January?
Yeah.
That wasn't like
That's
that
not very
before?
different. Yeah, that's
October,
good.
It
November,
was,
January.
it was October,
December,
December, and
and February,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
oh, maybe they pushed them up because of that patience.
What do we like best about New York?
I
What do
mean,
you like best about your job too? I haven't started working yet.
I like the people. That's like all the people I've worked with so far really invested in me. Like who would actually know? But they're really willing to teach me things that I have no idea about. So, because there's no way I would have been able to learn it in law school. So they're understanding of that and they're very willing to take the extra time that it takes to help me understand what they're saying.
My favorite thing about New York, honestly, the trains. I like the trains a lot. Just saying.
Wow.
Oh, and David. But besides like the friendships, it's the trains. I like the trains a lot. I know that's like people's main complaint, but I think they're cool. I like to people watch.
People for me.
The people.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know
listen,
about it.
congrats on your hard work and your accomplishments. Thank you so much. I would say even when I was studying for the bar, you guys were a big part of motivating me. Like I had one instance where I was having a rough day after studying and I was coming from Fordham and I saw one of our supporters on the train. He's like, oh, and I was like, oh, hey. First I started talking to him because I had no idea who he was. But then he's like, I watched your YouTube channel. I was like, oh, wow. And it really made my entire day.
Aw.
Did you guys watch Hustlers? We did.
Oh, we watched it. It was good.
It was good. I think it was good.
And Cardi did a good job.
Mm-hmm. They should have given Cardi more lines.
I know.
It was so believable.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Who said I was working, Ben? I'm the only one that's been working. You know, they've been staying at home, sleep, doing nothing.
I've been a stay-at-home mom.
But I like work so far. I know it's going to ramp up and it's going to get intense just because of the type of work it is.
They didn't ramp up already?
Relative to other jobs, it has, but for what it is, it hasn't ramped up yet. And I don't know, I have a good balance. Like I'm going to get to do work after this. So I don't know if you would consider that ramping up because what is it, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
So I probably do work for a couple hours, but I haven't been working all day. So
Yeah. So what's your next travel destination?
International.
International or domestic?
So if it's domestic, we're going to DC next week. Well, this weekend, and I'm going to Pennsylvania the weekend afterwards for work. So
Come on. International. I don't have any international plans right now.
I also want to see you two in law school, and all that you've accomplished showed me that it's possible for me too.
Aww.
Presentation.
Yeah, representation is very important. Can you guys talk about some of the difference between corporate and public interest?
Good
So
job. Very different.
very different, very different. One, money, right? There's a drastic difference in pay. Two, the type of work you're doing. Corporate is like what it sounds like. We're talking about capital markets. We're talking about investment funds. We're talking about M&A. We're talking about debt finance, real estate, all that. Well, is real estate? No, real estate is under corporate, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
It is?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, so real estate, a bunch of other things. And then you have public interest, which I have never worked in besides the Pro Bono Caravan. Who do we work with, David? Capital Appeals Project, right?
Yeah.
In Louisiana.
Yeah.
But public interest work is like literally what it sounds like. Huh?
You said that for corporate.
I know, but corporate, it's like all the different distinctions and the type of work, but I feel like it's literally like helping the public.
Yeah.
Okay.
So working for legal aid,
Yeah.
and that can range from like providing housing services to people or capital appeals projects, like or things like that.
But what I'll say about public interest based on my externship, the hours aren't the same, but it's still like not a 9 to 5. Like you go home, they're like, oh, you go home at 5. You go home and you keep working.
Yeah.
So it's still a lot of work and it's still like hard, but it's just maybe not as demanding as a big law job, but they still expect you to get like a law job.
I also think like
Is
the
it
pressure
not
is
as
different,
demanding?
too.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Based on what I saw last semester, it didn't look as demanding.
It makes sense from what you were doing for your pro bono scholars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the actual full-time work you're doing didn't look as demanding, but it looked hard still.
Like it's definitely, it's not a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Like people who are working in public interest aren't just.
It's loud.
We still live in New York City.
I know. New York's so loud. You guys have to go back to Puerto Rico and zip line. I want to zip line so bad.
How did we not do that? How did we miss that?
I don't know. You good?
Yeah.
We gotta do that. I like Puerto Rico. I want to go back.
Oh, that sounds so hard to pull. Wow.
How's apartment decorating going? A struggle. We still have the futon in
Rough.
DC. We don't have our real couch yet.
It's rough.
It's been hard.
What talking about?
It's been hard.
Put some respect.
And we ordered our furniture 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's taking a long time. And we're trying to do this modern look, so it's been harder to find what we were looking for. But
We went furniture
What
shopping for
colors?
weeks.
What colors
Yeah.
are you all incorporating in your apartment?
White,
yeah,
very clean.
it's clean, sophisticated, modern look.
We got. We have a lot of glass.
Yeah.
We have a home office.
No, they fancy y'all.
Do you
So
see yourself staying in New York long term?
I'm from New York, and I'm not going to stay in New York long term.
Where you gonna go?
California probably next, or maybe Houston.
You for real about Houston?
I'm going back to Houston.
Okay.
What it do, baby?
Houston, right?
I want to try DC out before I go back to Houston. I think though. I really like that city.
Atlanta for me.
Of course. Well, you know, David's not from Atlanta, so it'll
No,
be a
you
new
do not
city.
have to
It'll be a
do
new
this.
city.
For
You're
where?
from Macon?
Where
You're from Stone Mountain.
Not talking no more.
Wait, is Macon not? That's not close.
Oh,
My bad. I don't know Atlanta. My bad. My bad.
Work-life balance at Big Law? What is that? Just kidding.
Oh, what is dating like during law school? It didn't exist for me. I think there's time though.
There's absolutely time. Let's be sweet.
There was time for David, but
Okay.
actually there's time. I don't know. I wasn't really dating. I was dating in the breaks.
But back to the work-life balance question.
Why you go back? Because you want to talk about dating?
No, we never answered that. I'm just kidding.
I feel like we'll be able to better answer that in a couple months.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's true too.
Yeah.
But it also depends on what practice group you're in, because, for example, a part of why I wanted to do funds as well is because it is a lot more foreseeable. Like your schedule, you can see what your schedule is going to be like. You know where you're going to be busy. You know where you're going to stay late nights. Versus M&A, which is also like a practice group I was interested in, where it could be a deal can come alive at any time. Or like during closing, you're up all night, and it's just unpredictable. So there's some practice groups with more predictability, and some that are just like up and down all the time, where you just don't know what's going on. So.
Oh, was that say Jenica? Sorry, I can't see. So the train sucked for me. A lot of people don't like the trains. But.
Northwestern, yeah. They said, though you guys went to Columbia, do you know anyone who went to Northwestern? It's probably like my first choice. So there are people at my firm, in my class, who went to Northwestern. Yeah. I think it's a question for you. I know, I see. Sam, did you ever consider working in Atlanta or look for jobs there? No, ma'am. No, sir.
Why
Wow,
not, Sam?
you've been there for 4 years there?
I think that Atlanta is too slow for me. I told you that already.
Disrespect.
It's less country than Houston, but
Oh, I have a question. I actually never asked you this. I don't know if you've ever talked about this either. Like, what did you feel like? This is like sort of related, but going to school in Atlanta and going to school in New York for like undergrad. Like, how was that difference for you?
like the transition back.
Yeah, like
So I feel like when I came back to New York, it was a completely different life because when I lived in New York, grew up in New York in Yonkers, I was a kid, right? So I was like 17 when we started college, 18?
Yeah,
18. So I really couldn't do anything that I can do now. And I also didn't live in the city. So it was a lot of traveling to the city, but my whole life was different. So I went to Atlanta, super slow. I was like, okay, I need to go back to New York, or why you rolling your eyes? It's true. I need to go back to New York or some type of equivalent of it, or equivalent to it. But it was like different. And now it's, you go to bars and
Now you got money.
Broadway shows. Now I got money, all that stuff. But before it was just kind of like we going to Webster Hall or things like that.
Yeah.
So it was a very different lifestyle. Also, I feel like I'm in very different social circles. So I do things that are dramatically or drastically different than I did when I was a kid. So even if I was in the same social circles I was in when I was a kid, I would be living a different life right now.
Yeah.
So
I feels that. Aw.
you all doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. World peace. Like meta world peace.
Someone said, any thoughts on how to navigate the city? They were living in DC, but they feel like New York is still fast paced in comparison to DC. The train system is easy.
Yeah, I think it's like the train system I thought was easiest to learn. Just like literally a grid.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, it's easy to navigate. I agree,
Yeah.
Danielle. What else?
About how to navigate the city.
Yeah.
Navigate in terms of what? Like socially? Or like literally? You know what I
He
mean?
said train system is easy until it's the weekend.
Oh my
That's
God.
so true.
Yes.
That's so true. That nothing wants to work.
Yeah, or like you're waiting for a train for 20 minutes. Or late at night. Like trains.
Yeah.
Remember that one time we were waiting for the train for like an hour? I still made up and take the train. I don't care.
That was ridiculous.
They're like, Uber? I'm like, nope.
He said, this may be too personal, but did you guys get offered over 6 figures starting at your firms? No, they say attorneys can make big money. I was just wondering how soon.
How soon? I'm broke. So I'm making 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures. That's broke. Mind your business.
So
I'm just playing.
to answer the question, in Big Law, we all start at the same amount, so you can Google it if you really want to know how much money we make.
Google Vault 100.
Vault 100. Yeah. But the answer to your question is probably yes. I'm broke, Craig.
You can say that like I don't really give a grief. So, thank
Would
you.
say you met your best friends in law school, undergrad or both? I would say I met my best friend in law school.
Ooh. 190 for Big Law before taxes and student loan payments. I mean,
But I did have
why are you laughing?
a lot of close friends in college. Like my Spelman sisters are those are my riders, those are my sisters. But I did meet my best friend in law school.
Ow.
That hurt.
Almost knocked me out.
So I said my
Same
pre-law
as you're
advisor said $190K for Big Law before tax and student loan payment. Yeah. That is market.
No comment. I people. I'm not say that.
See you playing. I don't believe you. How can you be broke when you both just?
Oh,
talked
I'm
about
just
it?
playing. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. I'm not broke.
She's just kidding.
Yeah. But I did so think about this whenever you're at this point, y'all decide to do Big Law, because they sometimes give you in advance. But I did run out of money, so I'm actually really excited to start working tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because that advance came and went.
Mm-hmm. Europe is very
But I'm not
expensive.
broke. I'm not. Sorry if that y'all didn't realize I was joking.
What advice would you give about the application process? Would you recommend early decision or regular admission?
People dropping out.
I didn't know that was a thing. It's getting a little long,
Yeah.
so we can answer these last few questions and then probably close it out so I gotta get back to work.
All right.
I don't know. I didn't do any of those early decision or regular admissions. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like in college, I didn't know that was a thing in law school as well.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that for college either.
And I also would say just generally, there is disadvantages of doing that. You can't really negotiate your scholarships. Well, you can, but I feel like they would be less willing to bump up your scholarships because of the fact that you've already committed to them. If it works the same way as the college one does. So yeah, at the end of the day, law schools are businesses. So what incentive would they have to bump up your scholarship if you already committed to them?
Yeah.
That's something to think about.
Oh, it comes to sometimes guaranteed scholarship. I didn't know that.
That would be even better.
Admire you guys. You never consider internship.
Someone said, "Can you get into big law without going to a top 20 law school?"
Yes.
You can. Like, there are people there that are not top 20 law schools. I think it could be even more difficult.
Yeah. I think there's a caveat here.
But
there aren't many people of color.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely possible, just generally. But I will say you do see the majority of people of color in big law come from top law schools.
Yeah.
But it's still possible, especially if you do programs that are intertwined with that circle. So, I don't know, SEO or doing certain fairs like the Nabalsa Fair, things like that, like finding other ways to maneuver it. Because if you do early decision,
Yeah.
wow, that sounds like a great decision.
Wow.
But things like that, it's just something to think about.
Anything else?
That's worth it. Ooh, who said I'm debating about MBA JD? Do JD MBA.
Yeah, do
It's
it.
more expensive, but it's probably
It's
worth it.
Do
You
it.
get paid more when you start working.
You get an MBA bonus.
And the jobs that open up to you are ridiculous.
Yeah,
Do it.
you become a greater asset to them, definitely. So say you haven't done prank videos in a while. You should do another one on Angel.
On me? Why on me? You tried to prank David like so many times.
We did a great one in Puerto Rico, but Shiju knew it was a prank.
Yeah.
We acted like we got robbed.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
hit all
We
this
never.
stuff.
Y'all want us to upload it?
You still have that?
I don't even know if the footage anymore.
Yeah.
We did
No,
one.
That was funny. That was a good one.
I almost pranked Sam, but
Ooh, can you wait on the MBA and get tuition reimbursed from the firm? Or tuition remission from the firm? I don't know.
thanks, guys. You're welcome. Oh, if you can get reimbursed, you know.
Yeah, if you get like tuition remission, I don't know. Can you make over 6 figures at a firm that's not big law?
Yeah.
Most of the main firms aren't there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I have no idea. So I don't know. I don't know about the MBA LLM tuition remission question. I have no idea. Okay. We'll take 2 more questions.
Yeah.
We're out of here. So someone said, "Hey, I just graduated from for a few months now. Do ladies have any tips for the LSAT?"
Take as many practice tests as you
Oh my
can.
God, drill and practice tests.
Yeah. Anything else? Practice. I feel like practice
Yeah.
makes better.
I feel like it's also difficult for us to answer LSAT questions at this point because
Yeah.
we're so far removed, and it seems like it's changing at a fast pace.
Yeah, at this point, I took the LSAT like 5 years ago.
Literally.
All right, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years. But
Mhm.
that's why a lot of times, I know y'all email us all LSAT questions, but it's like, I don't really know anymore.
Exactly. All right. Last 2. There's only 2 left. So that's it after Emily's. So once you start studying for the LSAT, I will say, what do you think? If you take it in the summer before your senior year,
I started in March, but I feel like that was late.
like March to you took the June test? Yeah, that's only 3 months. I definitely would recommend that. Somewhere along the spectrum of your junior year, but I would give yourself more than 3 months. Angel's actually like a genius.
No, I'm not.
You guys don't know that, but yeah.
And I also took it again.
That's
Emily said
possible.
informational interviewing from above. What does that mean?
Go Power Survival, what are those?
I still want to answer her question, but I don't get what she's asking. Informational interviewing from above.
Please upload the Puerto Rico prank video. It was actually really funny. And we hid
Some
all their
people believe
suitcases in the tub. It's like, oh my God, we got robbed.
Okay, so it said, now that you're on the other side of the desk, how should pre-laws approach informational interviewing lawyers, professors, practicing lawyers to learn about what kind of school career they want? Ooh, what do you guys think?
So you approach it. I've learned like people really be doing like cold emails.
Yeah. You never did cold email?
Really?
I did.
I have.
So
You should
cold
always,
What's
if
the
you do
best
a
way?
cold email, you should always try to figure out. So for cold emails, this is just general. Don't try to reach out to the, what would you call it?
Partner.
No, not the partner. Like when it's like, for example, ... at agelessmlp.com. You should reach out to a person.
Oh
not
yeah.
the
Oh
what would
yeah.
it be
Yeah.
called? The
I don't know, like general.
general emails. Like try to reach out to a person, try to figure out their name, try to make it as personal as possible if you're
Yeah.
doing cold emails. But that's another thing
You
about.
should tell them what cold emails are.
Oh, so anyone who doesn't know what cold emails are, that's when you're just emailing someone you don't know, or
Probably.
basically,
Yeah.
they work sometimes. People have emailed me that I have no idea who they are, and I
People
went out
link-
with them.
Yeah, people LinkedIn message me a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I see, I'm not on LinkedIn a lot, but when I see them, I try to respond. So that's another way you can think of reaching out to people.
That works. I think she meant more so like tips on doing it.
Oh, like what to say?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like try to find a connection if you can. Say where you're at in the process.
And have good questions. And when I say good questions, I mean questions you can't find online.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like Google them first, maybe.
Yeah, like and what they figure out what they do, and have like actual questions about what you want to do in relation to that. So like, for example, it's very easy to figure out that I do investment funds. I would be taken aback a little bit if I went out and was like, "What do you do?" But then they want to do something that's completely different, and the whole interview, the whole coffee meeting we're having is about what I'm doing. It wouldn't make sense. It's like counterintuitive. Sense. So yeah. Sorry if you missed your questions.
That's amazing. You too.
That's gonna be it.
Our first live. Let us know if you want us to do more. It's a little. It was like kind of spontaneous.
Yeah. And we'll answer more questions. We can hang out. We can do all that good stuff.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Bye. It's a bye to
And friends.
And
David.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Bye.
That was fun.